Hey viewers, welcome to another game schedule Pro Gamer. Today we are doing a Poppy game, and Poppy is apparently going bottom lane here. And just so we know, there is no jungler on either team, so if you're looking for a high quality super pro game, this is probably not yours. This is going to be a low level game, and that is fine. So Poppy is here with his friend Master Yi. And they are both going to be in bottom lane. Oh, come on. So, yeah, not a whole lot to say here about Poppy. She hasn't played a whole lot. Apparently Poppy is a she. And yeah, she is kind of tanky due to her innate ability, which reduces all damage that exceeds 10% of the current health by 50%. So it reduces the large amounts of damage by quite a lot, but small amounts of damage, such as the poison from this guy from Twitch, yeah, the small amounts of damage are hard to handle. Oh, sorry, that was the wrong key, obviously. Um, yeah, this of course is still a very useful character, and Yi of course should have gone back here. Is now going to start the laning phase with a very low amount of health, and that is never good. So might actually die here. No. Yi or Twitch is too bad, and actually managed to almost kill himself there. And Poppy should have definitely had that. But yeah, well. You cannot assume your opponents to be this moronic this early on. So yeah, Poppy is going to have a hard time laning against two ranged champions, and yeah, Twitch is wasting his mana on very small amounts of damage, and that means that Poppy actually has a chance to farm here, because, well, both of his opponents are really low on health and mana, and Poppy will need to actually do something about these minions. But Marcy is coming in, and we will see if that actually results in a kill, because it might actually result in a kill on this Twitch here. And yeah, come on, go for it. So Twitch getting the invisibility, no Alpha Strike from Yi. Come on, he doesn't have Alpha Strike, what? Okay, so Master Yi suiciding in there. And yeah, that definitely should have gone differently. Obviously, it would have been better if he just had Alpha Strike and not Meditate, but the other thing, the Would You style. Alpha Strike is normally skill number 1 to get, and then after that you either go, well, you mostly go the Would You style. But yeah, if you're APE, I guess you can get away with Meditate as a second skill, although it's not really necessary. Normally, if you go APE, I guess it's even better to go Would You style first, because it gives you extra damage on your basic attack, which makes last hitting easier. So at least this wave, Poppy got quite a lot of minions, and actually has 13, which is the most in the entire game. And considering that she is in uh, a duo lane, that is quite a big accomplishment, to be honest. But then again, yeah, well, it's still early game. So mid lane is going to be Ezreal versus Malzahar, which is, yeah, not going to be spectacular. It's going to depend on whoever makes the biggest mistake, and yeah, well, that seemed spectacular, but I have no idea what the end totals were there. And this lane is going to be a farm fest because both Jarvan and Xin Zhao are, well, pretty tanky. They can do pretty well in this lane. And yeah, I wonder why Karma went the slow, well, the speed buff or slow on level 2. I think she actually took it because it's not that good at low levels. It's really decent at higher levels, but really it's not that good. And I should really get a kill on this guy now. There we go. And are we going to get a kill on... No, no stun. Yeah, that is unfortunate. For the kill, he could have flashed and hit into... yeah, well, use the heroic charge to get Karma into this wall or into that wall. Doesn't really matter. We are now at 201, 03, 0. So 203. And yeah, since I'm not a Poppy player, I don't really know the advantages of the one over the other. But I would say that Devastating Blow is kind of useful. Uh, yeah, the shield, no, it's not that great, but it is, yeah, it is useful. I definitely would choose it as at level 4 or something like that. And oh, Twitch going over here. No, again, not a stun. You really need to hit that stun. I would say, by the way, heroic charge only needs 1 point, but early on. But I don't know what the actual level up is, so how much damage you get for things. And once again, Twitch completely out of mana and completely out of life. So he's not even going to be able to use his stealth. And Master Yi really needed to get out of that way earlier. And is he actually going to die? Well, obviously he did die, and then Poppy is going to pick up 2 kills here, I think. Oh, can she actually manage? No, she cannot. He went invisible, and that's it. Yeah, no mana on Poppy, which is kind of a shame. And no mana on him either. Oh, this, yeah, cannot afford it. But now he can. And at 100 mana, yeah, he's not going to be able to kill this guy because he used some healing potions to get back up to 500 life. And yeah, finally getting some last hitting going again. Because most of this game has been about killing champions, as it always is in the lower levels, which is fine. It's fun to watch. And yeah, so at 8 minutes in, we are at 25 million kills here, which is not the highest anymore. 37 now for the mid laner on the enemy team, who is out farming everyone by quite a big margin. Melzar at 13, so yeah, he's at 1/3 of the farm, which is pretty bad. I mean, you're not going to be able to afford any items if you keep doing that. And yeah, it would be a good thing to kill this guy. Why not? He might have disconnected there, I'm not sure, but that was a completely stupid thing to do. And Ezreal is probably coming bottom lane. No, they're not going to make anything out of this. Come on, it's Karma. Yeah, Twitch indeed having lags there. That was kind of obvious from the way that went down. And now he did get the stun off, and there you see the advantage of getting that stun. You can get a really, really easy kill if you can land the stun. And that's why it's important to use this one at the correct time, but also why you should get or use flash or ghosts to get yourself in a good position before you get into this, before you use it. And did he already want to go back to Twitch? Twitch already at half his mana. And yeah, he grabbed his build from Mobile Fire because getting the level 5 boots on Twitch is only useful if you're a roaming Twitch or if you're jungle Twitch, but it's not at all useful if you go. Yeah, they couldn't get him there. It was a nice move on Twitch's part. Um, it is not at all useful if you go for this kind of a laning Twitch, because where are you going to run with your level 5 boots? Yeah, well, I guess you can do what he just did and run all the way around to scout a bush, but yeah, how useful is that going to be, really? Yeah, they're not going to be able to make it out, or they are going to be able to make it out, obviously. Not going to be able to get a kill on Twitch there. And yeah, they're not going to get killed either, so Karma kind of spamming her skills there. It's not really useful if you just spam your skills at random. It is way more useful to actually, well, use them for the moment that you need them. But yeah, it is hard to do. I mean, you have some skill, some skills that are off cooldown, and I know it's really hard for people to understand that the best way to go with them is sometimes to not use them, to store them, and to make sure that you can use all of them at the same time. And come on! Oh, that was a nice shield by Karma, but it's not enough. The stupidity on this Twitch is too hard to carry. And yeah, I'm sorry I missed that kill, but he got killed, I think, by the ultimate. Yeah. So the ultimate from Ezreal picking up a kill there. Nicely done on his part. And yeah, might have been safer to run a little bit further back, but really didn't expect that to happen. So 3 door shield here. We may see a 4th one. It is not a good build, but it's a very tanky build. We're going for longsword now. It it makes you very tanky. You can see 111 armor, and it gives you quite a lot of sustain in lane. 39 HP per 5 seconds. So yeah, that makes it kind of good. Yeah, sorry, I didn't notice he was in mid lane. But he got a revenge on Ezreal, because Ezreal killed him or her. And yeah, getting the kill back here. Excellent job. So top lane is now the 2v2 lane, it seems. Because there were 4 guys in top lane. 2 on each side. And Poppy is going back into her own lane. And yeah, they did have a pink ward out there, but it didn't really do anything for them. So that's a shame. Normally you can catch catch the Twitch with a pink ward at the right spot, but apparently he saw it when they placed it. Yeah, this is not going to be good. It's a shame that that Master Yi died there. Oh, yeah, whatever. But once again, Twitch completely out of mana. You need to make sure that yeah, you actually take advantage of that. You take advantage of the fact that he is out of mana. And he cannot stealth, he cannot do anything really. And yeah, even using his skills on the minions here. And he keeps missing all of the last hits, so it's not too much of a problem that he is free farming, because he's not really using it. And Master Yi coming in, but there is no water obviously. There never is. Come on. There we go. Unfortunately, he wasn't shopping yet. I like it when they are shopping because it's so easy. And yeah, Master Yi getting an easy kill there, of course, because Twitch is really, really easy to kill. That's also one of the reasons he's not a very good AD champion or AD carry. That's why people don't play him in bottom lane. Because he gets killed so easily, he doesn't really have anything to get out of that. And once again, yeah, you should have waited for like a few seconds until now uh, to place that ward. You should have waited a little bit longer even, because at this moment Twitch is dead, so he cannot be in this lane. He just resurrected, but they're going to leave the lane, so this ward is pretty useless now. Because Twitch is going to be over here. There he is. So that ward should have gone down around here, and that would have been way better. Because now they have a ward on a lane that's empty. And pink wards, although they are not really expensive anymore, still need to be used efficiently, because yeah, it is still 125 gold. So that's a big deal. So the pickaxe now. And I wonder what he's going for, because to be honest I have no idea. Tiamat is built from these two, but Tiamat not really the most useful item, in fact one of the least useful items. And yeah, Master Yi of course should have used his heal there, well his meditate. And yeah, Poppy is not going to get out of this, most probably. Too many slows on the enemy team. And yeah, should have dove into this bush, but is going to get out. Wow. Yeah, they stacked two stuns, or two slows, I noticed that, but really nicely done to actually get out of that, and that is due to the 3 Doran shields. So Doran shield, although it's not a very good item, if your playstyle needs Doran shields, then feel free to buy them, obviously. Because it's not a bad item, it's just that you cannot build anything out of them, and outside of the early game, they're not really useful. Whereas Doran's blades are way more useful, because they are defensive as well as offensive. So you can keep them well into the late game, and they still will do their part in whatever you're doing. And the same goes for the Doran's rings. Even in the late game, they are still pretty useful. So they are going to get this kill very easily, actually. Poppy didn't even get an assist on that. Second time she doesn't get an assist. And yeah, Ezreal, even though he was high on farm in the earlier game, he still is high on farm. He has 90 minions, whereas bottom lane has about 109. So he has been doing very, very well in the farming department. And are they going for dragon? Yes, they are. So I haven't seen him use his ultimate yet. Maybe he used it on the Ezreal when they were in mid lane and he got a kill, but I haven't seen him use it yet for the rest. But it is such a useful spell. So what are we going to build from this? Because I think with selling the we're going for the Infinity Edge apparently. Selling the long sword, and yeah, Tiamat was the only one I could think of except for this one, but Last Whisper with no damage items. Yeah, I didn't really think it would be that one. And there we go, teleports. Didn't realize she had teleport. So at least by now, the yeah, again placing a pink ward at a spot that's not really good, and placing two pink wards at two spots that aren't really good. Excellent. Yeah, what you need to do at this point is you need to put it on one of the hotkeys. So for those of you who don't know, this is hotkey 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So you place it on a hotkey that you can actually blindly find. And for me that is 4 normally. So that would be bottom left. And yeah, then once you get near the Twitch and he stealths, you place it down. So you don't use it to scout for Twitch because that is virtually impossible now. You use it to... oh, that was a shame, but yeah, well, they get a kill back. So you don't use it to scout for Twitch, you use it to finish off the kill if you're chasing him. And that is more, yeah, well, more efficient in the late game. So not staying here to farm this up, that is quite surprising. Okay, going for the golems now. The golems give you good amount of gold for the amount of work it is to kill them. But still, I think it would have been better to just kill these minions first. Make sure that your minions all die to the turrets, and yeah, then go to the double golems. So who did the surrender vote? Blue did the surrender vote. It's 20 to 11. Why would you want to surrender? Oh, no, no, no. Hang on. This is the blue team, so Twitch's team is the blue team. Our red team is the actual blue team. Yeah, it's kind of confusing because of the... yeah, because they use the same colors. That's... Well, the blue is also one of the team names, but it is now the friendly team. So, yeah. Yeah, here, this is where you would have planted the pink ward, and you would have gotten the kill on Twitch. And wow, nicely done. Getting a lot of really low low HP kills there. Oh, that was kind of obvious that was going to happen. Oh, he is going to chase. Okay. Come on, get him. Yeah, the reaction of his teammates was way too slow. Zin should have scared off the Jarvan way earlier. And yeah. Anyway, Poppy is going to get out, no problem. That's not the point. But if you're against someone like Jarvan, who you're not going to kill on your own, just scare him off. And Jarvan is going to die to Fizz, apparently. But since I was too afraid of him and didn't actually want to go in, he does have a Last Whisper as his first item. That is kind of surprising. So Infinity Edge now on Poppy, and that will make the damage a whole lot more. Because, well, at 180 damage, I don't know if there's any, I think it's all AP. Yes, it is. So everything is AP, just like with Tristana. That doesn't mean that AD items aren't good on her. It just means that you don't get extra damage off it. So yeah, basically the amount of damage that the item says here, so 80 attack damage is the actual damage you get. With some champions, you get way more than that. So you get bonus damage on all of your skills as well. So the 80 damage from Infinity Edge will actually translate into maybe 300 extra damage for your full combo plus auto attack. And Jarvan is going to die here. Still no ultimate. And yeah, oh, sorry. He's going to run out through the turret. No problem. So it has blue buff now. Well, she picked that up. And it's probably useful to spam your ultimate a little bit more. Come on, go, ultimate. Go, ultimate. You did select it for a reason. I mean, it's already level 2 and you haven't used it yet. Hmm. So top lane is under attack by the enemy. But yeah, I was actually hoping that they would come out swinging there. But yeah, they kind of got poked a little bit and that was it. I mean, it's so easy to kill this Twitch. Oh, missing the ultimate. Is he going to land something? Yeah. Everything is good on Fizz because you can, yeah, you can kill someone with all of your skills. You have mobility on I think 3 of your skills. Well, the ultimate isn't actually mobility, but that was used anyway. But it's kind of mobility because you can get slow fuel out and blah blah. Um, yeah. Well, we're going to go into the mid lane here again, and yeah, apparently nobody's going for the actual turret, and I'm just going to let Jarvan free farm this. And we are going to top lane, and this guy should die here. Come on, get him. There we go. Easy enough. So Poppy down in bottom lane, getting some hits in, some nice farming going on. And let's see where we are now. We are at 88, which is still pretty high. It's not the highest anymore, but Poppy has some farming issues anyway. Ezreal is still the highest, so... And yeah, still no ultimates. Use that ultimate already. Yeah, still has flash up, so it's not too big of a deal. And it's going to run out, no problem. And now, turn back. Oh, no, 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 not going to manage to do that. That would have been awesome, by the way. But nobody able to slow down the Twitch. And Twitch is still here somewhere, but he is invisible, so he's either going to pop up with the Poppy, or he just ran all the way back. Oh wow. Yeah, well, that's okay. So apparently we are just standing around here. And Twitch is all the way over here now. Get that Twitch. There we go. Easy enough. Yeah, for Fizz it's pretty easy to get a squishy champion uh, like Twitch. Because Fizz does a lot of damage and Poppy does Well, Poppy is normally more of a, yeah, how to put that, a tanky DPS kind of bruiser. She's not really normally, well, an AD carry or something like that. She normally just does a little bit of damage, but mostly just engages fights for her team. And yeah, uses the heroic charge to stun someone, or uses the diplomatic immunity to just kill someone outright, depending on whether you go AP or AD. So this is definitely AD. And yeah, I must say I really like the fact that he started. Oh, that is a really long ultimate, by the way. I really like the fact that he went 3 door and shields initially, because it gives me the idea that at least he thought about what to build. It may not be the ultimate solution for how to get the most damage out of this champion, but it does give me at least hope that, well, this Poppy build was actually made to counteract whatever he was facing in this game. Or she, whatever you want. Um, I know Poppy is a girl, but the player is uh, well, a guy. So that's why I'm using both at the same time. Obviously, I know by now that Poppy is a girl, because people keep mentioning that all the time. Anyhow, yeah, random. Dum 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 dum. Double buff now on Poppy, which is excellent to have on any champion. And it's going for the frozen mallet here. But at least, yeah, thinking about your build is always good. You have to have an idea, of course, of what your end build is going to be, whether it's going to be AD or AP, because you have to set your runes accordingly. So normally you get either magic penetration or armor penetration in your runes, because that way you can actually, well, get more damage done with the the items you have. And wow, that was a really huge amount of damage there. And again, no ultimate coming out. That is so surprising. As I said, I don't think I've seen it at all this game. And is she actually going to be able to catch up? Yes. There we go. Pretty easily, actually. And Master Yi using his ultimate there to get that turret, even though 3 of the enemies are dead, and Karma's probably AFK, because we haven't seen her for the last, I don't know, 20 minutes? And yeah, this guy is not really scary at all. He only has a BF sword. And you can be best friends with your sword however many times you want. It's not going to save you. So is Yi going to win this? Because I don't think Yi has as much lifesteal. Yi... Oh, he does have quite a bit of lifesteal. Excellent. The boots of swiftness... Yeah, don't do that. Boost of swiftness is really not a good thing for for Yi at all, or for virtually any champion. Boots of swiftness are only useful for champions that get in fights and need it as a positioning tool. So not to get away, because to get away they're not good, but to get better positioning or quicker last hits. So if you have to go in, do one hit and then run out, that's what they're good at. But they're not good at chasing. I mean, it doesn't make a big difference. It's a 20, um, well, a 20 movement speed difference. I don't know what it is, pixels per second or something like that. It says here 390, so it would be 410 then with the level 3 boots. But yeah, you're much better off. Finally an ultimate coming out. And you're much better off with most of the other boots. That was really nice. It's a shame that you cannot interrupt that ultimate. And finally using Poppy for what she's good at, which is just running in and just killing everyone. So excellently done. That was exactly what I wanted to see from Poppy. Using the ultimate to kill one while taking fire from the other two, because the other two don't do damage to you then. And then it's a 1v2 situation, because the first guy is already dead. And yeah, well, in these kind of low-level games, people will still use a lot of skills on her, even though she has her ultimate up. And yeah, all in all, you should totally utilize that ultimate way more than this. And for the rest, yeah, I like to play. It's a lot of kills, a lot of well, interesting gameplay at least, and yeah, I like that. So thanks for sending this to me. Hope you enjoyed. I will see you next time. GG.